Good morning, Zion family. Welcome to another episode of Faith Stories. My name is Maggie, and today I will be sharing a story about me. To begin with, I will read a Bible verse from the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 6, and it says, "Train up a child in a way that they should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." The reason why I am sharing this particular Bible verse is because I have been brought up in a household where we know Sundays are for church. So I have been brought up to know God for myself. Now, when I had just cleared college, we all know there's a notion where people are told, welcome to the real world, a world where you suffer, welcome, I'm sure we can all relate to those stories. So one thing I always told myself is I will not suffer. And I always told God, me, I won't tarmac. The way people normally say they tarmac, I told God, I will not tarmac. So we started applying for jobs, and I applied for a particular job that I was not even qualified for. It was not even in the line of what I did in college. After a week, I was called for the interview, and I went. And when I was walking in this corridor, I saw several people had come for the interview, but they had huge documents, and this took me aback because I was wondering, is that a document that I left behind? Was I supposed to carry maybe even newspapers? I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to carry things that no one told me, because how am I having an A4 envelope and everyone has folders? So I asked one of the guys to give me the folder to go through, and these guys have read. They had read. But I told myself, you know what? I showed up, so I'm going to do it. So it was time for me to be interviewed, and I entered. It was a panel of several people. So when they were interviewing me, they asked, do you know what radio dispatcher, the position I had applied for, do I know what it means to be a radio dispatcher? And I told this guy, absolutely not. I have no idea what it means to be a radio dispatcher. So he asked, then why did you apply? And I told him, because when I read the things that you guys need for someone to do, there's nothing I can't do there. So they told me, okay, just go. If we consider you, we're going to call you in a week's time. I said, that's okay. So I went home, a week passed, and I was like, it's okay. It's the first application. That shouldn't really bring me down. After the second week, I get a call from the HR. Then they told me to report. So I went to the office, and this HR told me, the only reason why the director told us to call you is because of your confidence. And for me, I tend to think it is not even about the confidence, but because of the faith that I had that I will not tarmac. And that's how I got the first job. So if you are out there and probably you're wondering, I've just cleared college, I've just cleared uni, and the world is welcoming you with things like, you will suffer, you will tarmac, trust me. It's just your faith that is going to get you through to whatever you need to achieve in this life. Thank you.